single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2018 68 plate Ford Ranger 3.2 TDCI 200 Wildtrak Auto. It's done just 50,000 miles and it's got full service history. It's also worth mentioning, it was actually registered on the 24th of December 2018, so it's all but a 2019 vehicle. Right, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but if you were here today with me in person. As I go around the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. We'll have a look at the wheels and the tyres individually, looking at the tread depths. We'll have a look in the back, then we'll have a look inside, looking at the seats and the functionality and all the other bits that you would look at if you were here. I'll pop the bonnet, we'll have a look at the engine, and then finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis and of course the spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you'd like to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere that you need it to get to. If you're looking to finance it, we'll go through an application with you. It takes about 5 minutes. We will ask you for a deposit to cover the VAT, and in most cases we can get you a decision within the same day. Right, we'll start with the bonnet and then we'll work our way around from there. It's worth mentioning also that if you think I've missed something, or if you think you'd like to see something in a bit more detail, just ask. There's nothing to hide. Don't mind showing you absolutely anything. Right, so hopefully you can see from the image, the bonnet's in really nice clean shape. There's no nasty marks or dents. It's very clean. Obviously there's going to be stone chips. It's done 50,000 miles. It's not brand new, but there aren't any massive ones, just tiny little ones, as you can see. And you have to really push yourself to be able to see them in normal circumstances. Driver's side headlight and front bumper working their way around. Again, there's no nasty marks. There is going to be the occasional stone chip. Obviously we can't help that, that's just what it is. It has got front parking sensors, you'll see. And the bumper is in actually fantastic condition. Same for the passenger side headlight as well. Everything's nice and clean. Onto the passenger side front wing. And again, hopefully you can see it's in nice clean condition. Being really critical, there's a tiny little scratch there. Can't feel it on my finger, so it gives you an idea of how fine it actually is. So passenger side front wheel and tyre, the wheel's in good condition. It's just a bit of muck. It's a Continental tyre and I would say there's about 10 mil, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Bit of a hard guess, I suppose. The windscreen is free of stone chips and cracks. There's nothing on it, nice and clean. Passenger side mirror back's nice and clean, there's no damage, and the mirror's in good condition as well. Right, so let's go over the pillars first. And as you can see, there's no nasty marks, no dents, and everything looks spot on. Passenger side of the roof is nice and clean. Oops, what's happening here? There we go. It's nice and clean, there's no damage. So before I go down the passenger side, I always like to have a look from the side. Gives you a decent idea. Obviously you can see there's no misalignments of the gaps. Everything looks nice and clean. There's no nasty marks. Right, so let's go down the passenger side. Hopefully you can see from that there's no nasty dents. Certainly nothing that's sticking out anyway. Everything looks really nice and clean and the side steps are in good condition as well. Right, so rear quarter. And again, it's in nice clean condition and there's no nasty marks. A couple of very fine marks. Can't feel that on my finger. Other than that, nothing else really. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre. Wheels in good condition. There's a bit of a lift on the diamond edge there and there. Other than that, it's nothing matching Continental tyre, a little bit more tread, maybe 11mm. So obviously it's got a canopy, which is a Truckman unit. Very good canopies, very expensive when they're new. And as you can see, it's in really good condition, very usable. A couple of little marks on it, but nothing serious. Good match on the paint as well, as you can see. So, passenger side tail light's in good condition, there's no damage. There is a little bit of misting from where we've washed it, but it'll probably go. Tailgate is in nice condition. There was a little dent just there. It's not bad, and I don't think you'd have seen it unless I pointed it out. But just there, tiny. Rear bumper's in good condition. You'll notice again there's rear parking sensors as well, so it's got front and rear parking sensors. Bumper's in good condition. It has got the ability to have a tow bar, but obviously the ball's been taken off, and it's got the later style electrics. Being critical, you can see that there's obviously the canopy on it. It's got a couple of little dents from use. What you could actually do to get rid of them, there's a plastic thing that you can get that sits over the top here. Put that on there, your dents are gone. So in the back there is signs of use, but nothing serious. Other than that, it looks really nice and clean. Hopefully someone will get that. Fingers crossed. Canopy's in good condition. It's got the pop windows on the side. Yeah, someone's got it. That's good news. Right. Oh, there's a couple of little marks on that edge there. Look, I didn't see them before. Nothing serious, but they are there. Driver's side rear tail light is in nice clean condition. There's no damage. There's no misting. Everything looks nice and clean. Onto the driver's side rear quarter. And it's in nice clean condition. There's no obvious marks or dents. Everything looks nice and clean. Driver's side rear wheel and tyre. Wheels in good condition. There's no obvious damage other than, again, there's a little bit of lift on that wheel. Matching tyre, matching tread depth the opposite side, so same axle, same tread depth. Looks basically new, that. There's a small mark on that pillar there. Other than that, it's not serious. Pillars. Nice and clean, no damage. Everything looks spot on. And that's the same for the roof as well. So, driver's side. Again, there's no misalignment. Everything looks nice and clean. There's no obvious marks or damage. Everything looks spot on. Let's have a quick look down the side. And hopefully you can see from that there's no nasty marks or dents. Nothing looks out of place. Everything looks spot on. There's a little mark just there. It doesn't show up very well, but it is a little tiny mark. Driver's side mirror back's nice and clean. A slight little mark there, nothing serious. And the mirror's intact. Driver's side front wing. And again, it's in really nice clean condition. Couple of tiny little marks, been really, they're stone chips. Absolutely minute. Just being critical, I suppose. I'd rather show you everything. So, driver's side front wheel and tyre. Wheels in good condition. There's a little tiny mark on the wheel there, but nothing. Continental tyre. And it's matching to the opposite side. So it's got a full set of Continentals all round. It just goes to show how much it's been cared for. Right, I'm going to have to get this. Bear with me a second, sorry. Sorry about that, someone else got it. Right, so onto the interior. Okay, so door card is in nice clean condition. There's no damage. On your armrest, you've got your electric windows ×4 and your window lock. Up above, you've got your central locking, so you can lock yourself in, or obviously unlock the other doors in the vehicle. They all work perfectly, by the way. Driver's seat is fully electric. Bolsters are nice and firm. Material's nice and clean, free from damage. Seat works perfectly as well. Right, let's get in. So, dashboard is nice and clean. There's no marks or damage. Everything looks spot on. They are a 6-speed automatic gearbox in these. That's a check. Steering wheel is nice and clean. There is a little bit of fading on the steering wheel, just on this right hand side. It's where the sun's bleached it by the look of it. It's not in bad condition at all. There's no stitching out of place. Everything looks all right. It's good. There is a little, I say it is a little bit faded on the steering wheel, but it's nothing serious at all. Other than that, it's in nice clean condition. Right, let's start it up. There are 2 full-size keys, and then there's 3 keys for the canopy as well. So to start it, you do need to preheat. It's always worth mentioning that. Put your foot on the brake, and it will fire into action straight away, no issues at all. So on the dashboard, as you can see, there's no warning lights. Everything looks spot on. It's worthwhile. Let's have a look at the reversing camera stuff first. The media centre's pretty epic in these. So the reversing camera, as you can see, the image is really very good. You'll also notice the picture of the vehicle and also the fans at the top and the bottom as well. That obviously gives you where the parking sensors at front and rear, when you get close to something, obviously they will fire into action. Media centre itself, one of the best media centres in a pickup truck in my mind. Decent sized screen. I'll show you the navigation and why I think it's so damn good. If you're using your phone, you'll know that when you move something, it's just very fluid, and it's exactly the same in this. So you can pinch in and pinch out. There you are, just to prove me wrong. Zoom in and zoom out. It works like your phone, and it works in the same fashion. It's really fast. If you go into a Navara, for instance, they're a little bit more sluggish, but in these they are fantastic. Audio, you've got lots and lots of different options. So you've got AM, FM, DAB, CD, and also you can have your Bluetooth audio as well. You've got climate control, of course, and also heated seats. I'll tell you what, let's just give them a whirl while I'm sat in it. Obviously your phone, your paraphone on there, you've got your music and everything on there. Your mobile application, because it has got Apple CarPlay and Android CarPlay, as you can see. It's also got built-in Wi-Fi as well, voice command, etc. What I quite like is if we go all this way to the side, it's also got the ambient lighting, and that works really well because it's got lots and lots of different LEDs in the vehicle. Obviously in the daytime you can't see it, but at night it just really comes into life. You can have lots of different colours. It does look absolutely fantastic. Red specifically looks really, really good. Steering wheel controls, to the right hand side, basically this part here controls this part of your screen there. I mean, the one that's on the screen at the minute, which gives you the fuel, the water temperature, the fuel, and also your revs. I think that's probably the best of them all, but obviously we're all different, we all like different things, and you've got lots and lots of different options in regards to what you have on your screen, and it works absolutely fluidly. It's the same for the left hand side as well. Basically you've got a different choice of what you want. You can have entertainment, you can have your navigation, or you can have your phone, and obviously there's no phone paired. And then the lower part is your media center, so volume, as you can hear, the speakers work perfectly. There's no distortion, everything sounds spot on. You've also got voice command, mute, and also you can answer your phone and hang up from there as well. And then obviously the right hand side part is your cruise control. Can tell you the heated seats work perfectly as well. Switch them off. Yeah, and the passenger seat one does as well. Down below you've got your USBs, so you can charge your phones. Few optional extras. Well, one option extra definitely. It's got the electronic lock-in rear diff, which was an expensive option. Parking sensor, stability control, and a hill descenter down there as well. You've got cup holders in the middle, and then you've got your armrest. And the bit I really like is if you look in there's a vent. You can open and close that. If your aircon's on or your heating's on, you can pump cold or warm air into that box. Now, it's not a fridge, but it could act like a, if you needed it to, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so decent. Roof lining is nice and clean. Smells alright inside, just smells neutral, can't smell anything. Seats are nice and clean and free from any damage. Passenger seats, I reckon that's never been sat in. Bolsters feel like brand new. Material looks dead clean, as you can see. See, lots of company directors will buy these vehicles and then use them, claim the VAT back, claim the tax back on the fuel. You know, they make a lot of sense in that way. And then obviously, hence low mileage, good tyres, really good service history. Makes a lot of sense. And at the end of the day, it means you get a really good product when they come to buy a new one. Right, so let's switch that off. Oh, let's have a quick look at electric folding mirrors. And they work perfectly. Then your mirror controls are on there as well. All your lights and everything are down there as well. Right, so switch that off. Let's have a quick look in the back. Pop the bonnet, which is just there. So in the back, again, door cards nice and clean. As you can see, the seats are in fantastic condition. I don't think the seats have been used in the back. I don't think the passenger one has either. And there's no signs of any use at all. You can lift these seats up, and you've got storage capacity underneath as well, and they can be pinned back as well. So if you don't want to use the back seats, they can have them up. And obviously have that ability. You can pull the seats forwards, and then down there is where your tool roll is, and also your jack. And it goes without saying, the vehicle is very clean throughout. It's clearly had an easy life. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Right, let's have a quick look in the passenger side. Again, door cards are in fantastic condition. All the carpets are very clean. The seats are in fantastic condition. As I say, the bolsters feel like new. And that mimics again in the back. Everything's really very nice and clean. I think you'd be hard pushed to knock it, to be honest with you. It's in that good a condition. Let's have a look under the bonnet. I do like the Ranger bonnets because they're on pneumatics. Makes life very easy. Obviously this vehicle has just literally come out of the manufacturer's warranty, so it's been cared for really well, which is always nice to see. Genuine Ford battery. All the belts are in great condition, and obviously with having that full service history, you know that it's been cared for and maintained as you'd want it to. Turbo unit, you can see there's no signs of any oily residue around the engine or the turbo. It's just in fantastic condition. Vehicle will come with 3 months warranty from ourselves, which is provided by handler. You can take it to any local VAT registered garage, and you can extend that up to 3 years if you wish. Sometimes there's special offers on, so just ask us. I think you might be surprised at what it would cost. It's very cheap. You can take it to any local VAT registered garage as well, so it's always nice to know that you can take it to someone that you know and trust. So you see all the fluids are clean to the correct levels, everything's topped up. Also, it's worth noting, people ask us if we clean, we don't clean them. As you can see from that and that, and there's a bit of muck and stuff down. This is just how they come. It's nice to see that they've been maintained properly. Let's have a quick look underneath. So again, you can see there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Chassis is in great condition, everything looks nice and dry and clean. Exhaust in great condition as well. And then rear diff. Rear diff looks nice and dry and clean. There's no signs of any oily residue around it. So you can see that it's in great condition. Spare is an alloy by the look of it. I can't quite tell if it's an alloy. I can't quite tell which tyres that's. Yeah, it's an alloy, and I'd guess there's about 4 or 5 mil on the tread, but I can't see it properly. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today with us in person. Maybe a bit more. I do realise I go on a little bit, but I'd rather show you too much than not enough at the end of the day. It's also worth noting that if you're watching this and you think, oh, I like that, have a look on our Facebook page. There will be different photographs of this actual vehicle on there as well, which aren't put on anywhere else. But for the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with us. I really appreciate it. But take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.